Okay, we're done with the face shrine. We need to go back to Mabe Village and... you again. Yep, I'd be pretty afraid of that too, because I'm doing pretty rockin' awesome, actually. Well, alright, we're gonna go to the mountain tower now. Fly like a bird. We're gonna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Let our spirits set us free. Nope, can't backtrack through there. We gotta hop off the mountain here. And now we're gonna make our way back to Mabe Village. I need to buy some things out of the shop. I need to buy some bombs because I don't feel like killing enemies for them or anything. So we're gonna make our way back there, and I'll show you what the point of going back there is besides getting bombs when we get there. Now that we have the level 2 power bracelet, we're going to head back into town to the town square. Marin isn't there, but something of interest certainly is. Sorry, Mr. Kuko. We're going to move this statue, which we generally haven't paid much attention to this point. We can read it if we like. Here sleeps the flying rooster. Well, it's time to wake up, baby. Push that thing out of the way now that we have a big, strong bracelet that allows us to be big, strong men. And we're going to equip the ocarina with Mamu's song. We're going to come in here, desecrate the grave of the flying rooster, and play a song for him. And having him tag along with us, this song is about to bring him to life, as you'll see in this neat little sequence. That is a very epic coming back to life pose. Good job, Mr. Rooster. He seems very friendly. He's going to follow us around for the time being. There are some things we need to do with him in order to get to the next dungeon. Let's see what the kid has to say about that. Wow. Alright. Well, I will show you one stop we can make real quick before we get to the important stuff. We have the flying rooster with us now. And to fly with him, we can fly over pits and stuff. All you gotta do is equip the power bracelet and act like you're picking him up, and he'll let you fly. And you just press A again to get him to let go of you. I already have the power bracelet. What am I doing? But yeah, we're gonna make one stop real quick at Canalet Castle. This is something I'm just showing you in case you've gotten to this point and you haven't picked up all the seashells yet. You can come over this way. It shouldn't take us too long to get there, so I'm not going to bother with the fancy schmancy editing skills and the whatnot. We're just going to come over this way toward Canalet Castle. Canalet, whatever you want to call it, I guess. And there's a seashell you can actually get over by the castle, but as far as I can tell, you need the flying rooster to do it. If you come to the left here at the drawbridge, there's this giant pit, and the only way I've ever been able to get across this pit is to bring the rooster over here and have him fly me over it. You go in here, there's this room, and of course this would be a seashell, but we've already gotten the level 2 sword, so it's just 20 rupees. So now, no fooling around for us. We need to make it around to the Tal Tal Mountains, which is basically where the rest of the game is going to take place. So that's a pretty long walk, even with warps and stuff. I will meet you back there. Alright, heading up into Tal Tal Mountains. What do you want, Hoot? Glad the dialogue box is covering your ugly face, you stupid bird. I have a new bird friend now. We're gonna have tons of fun together. Yeah, east part of the mountains. I'm listening. Whatever. Restless and all that and blah. We're just gonna go and we're gonna have fun, aren't we, Mr. Atomic Rooster? That's right. We're going to be able to explore even more of the mountains than ever because we have better tools now that will aid us in our quest. First of all, we'll be able to get a treasure chest in this first immediate part that we haven't been able to get before, mostly because we didn't have the hook shot. But it's only worth money anyway. Not that I'm not going to get it, because this game doesn't have lives. You can't get to 99 lives in a Zelda game, so the best I can do, barring that, is to get 999 rupees. And there will be a few treasure chests up here that will definitely help me reach that goal. I think, in fact, I've already made the money back I spent buying bombs in Mabe Village, so there. Ha! So we're going to go out here now, and we're going to need the bird with us for this cave right here. This is going to lead us to the bird key. No, it won't. A different cave will lead us to the bird key. We're going to want to go up, and we need to go past the Angler's Tunnel and up here. Without the rooster following you, there's no way you're getting into Eagle's Tower. Not that you would be eager to get into Eagle's Tower. I know many people are probably have palpable dread about this, but as you can see, without the bird, there's no way we're getting the key. If you try to go this way, you're blocked off by a giant wall. There's the bird key right there, taunting us just out of reach. We don't have to fight a mini boss or dig anything up or do any favors for people to get it. But we have to do something almost equally hard and labor intensive, which is bring this rooster with us. We're going to need him for exactly right here. Good God, look at that pit. We're actually going to fall in it when we come back because pits around Tal Tal Mountains are kind of dangerous. They often end up depositing you places you don't want to be. If I was to try to make the jump in that pit, I would be in all kinds of trouble. See, even if I jump off right here, it's not just a pit that makes you lose life. You fall out of here, you'll actually be deposited outside the cave, and you got to go back around. That's why you need the rooster. There's no getting around to that key without him, without his amazing lifting abilities. But now we're going to keep heading east. We're going to explore parts of the Tal Tal Mountains that we've never explored before. We're going to go beyond this little sandy piece of dirt right here. We're going new screen, crap. I was so enamored of the new screen, I forgot that he was going to walk after me. But that's okay. You don't want to fall in that hole right there either. That will actually lead down, I believe, to the cave full of water where we got that one piece of heart just outside Angler's Tunnel. But Tal Tal Mountains is kind of maze-like area. This is kind of like the Death Mountain of Link's Awakening, except it's fairly linear and the enemies aren't nearly as difficult. Pretty standard enemy set, actually. Should be able to get through here without too much difficulty. Thanks, Guardian Acorn. That won't be any good once we set foot out the door. Could have popped up a little sooner. Alright, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to need our hook shot, once again, to get any farther around here. A lot of this game hinges on the hook shot and its awesome abilities. Man, I will be making it to 999 in no time at this pace. Hook shot across. Oop, oop. Hello, guys. And to the left of us is a fairy pond, but we have full energy, so we don't need it. We're going to come across to this far east entrance over here. Go down the stairs, and I think... I like how the keys are hidden in there. They kind of make eyeballs for the thing. I'm going off screen for that Guardian Acorn, because one will be out of here in just a second. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm panicking trying to get this turtle out of my way. I really wish you could kill those things. But alas, you can't. Maybe they should be the final boss then. Her. Okay, testing the walls. I'm not finding anything here. I thought maybe... Okay. I must be thinking of a different spot. Whoop. And we don't need that piece of power either because we're about to enter Eagle's Tower. All you gotta do... Bring this over here. Clear out the rocks and put the key in the rock hole. And now it's time for everybody's least favorite dungeon, Eagle's Tower, because there's a puzzle around here that's very hard to solve legitimately. We're not going to be doing much on the first floor, actually. Actually, I think if we kill this guy, we might get something out of the deal. Thankfully, there's only one of them right there. Go ahead and plant that bomb next to him. And you'll see there are multiple floors in this dungeon. Or it keeps track of all the floors at the same time. There's only a 4x4 space on each floor. So at least it's easy to work with in that respect, but once we get to the second floor is where the crux of the action happens. Because there's a puzzle involving a ball we need to pick up, and we're going to have to throw it at 4 different pillars. And those pillars are very hard to get to legitimately. This is where I found the screen skipping cheat most useful. Oh, hey. Wow, that guy just kept on coming, didn't he? Anything I can do in here at the moment? I don't think so. And you're going to want to keep track of where pits take you around here. There are a lot of pits on the second floor. I had a small key. Where did I get the small key? I'm not going to argue with it. I was not paying attention at all, though. We're going to want to come back here later because that is our special prize for this dungeon right there. They tease us with it. There it is. There's the ball that cheeses everybody off. We're going to put it over by those blocks first. So we're going to be using a lot of power bracelet in case you couldn't tell. We're going to pull this open, and the first pillar is easy to get to, of course. But then they make them progressively tougher to get to from there. Okay, we want to be very careful. We don't want to throw the ball down any pits around here. It'll respawn in the... dang it. And we don't want to put it on any of these lowering and rising spikes either. You can kill enemies with the ball, and that's pretty cool and convenient. What we want to do with this ball is we want to hit each column we find with it. And this is going to cause the tower to collapse once we hit all four there. It's going to cause a certain floor of the tower to collapse. We want to leave the ball right there for now. The next pillar is down just a room, but we just need to hit the... We only need to hit... There we go. There's a crystal ball down here. There we go. Only need to hit it once. And then come back this way. You want to be careful not to send the ball down into pits, because there's recoil on the ball. Like, it would probably be a bad idea to do it from about right here, because it might bounce back into the pit. You can walk around the pillar, which I think is kind of a nice trick of isometrics, but there is a base that you got to be careful. Like, I wouldn't throw it from right here, because it might bounce back into the pit above me. So I'm going to do this from right here. And that was bad. I might not be able to pick this thing up. Let me get... Oh, wow. Wow, lucky me. That was very nice. Well, now, I'm going to throw this... First of all, I'm going to keep it with me. See if I can get rid of... See how many of these gels I can get rid of, maybe. Okay, well, I'm going to keep the ball right here. And the game is going to remember the ball's location. This is where we need to throw it, over this little boundary right here. But I'm going to fall into a hole on purpose. I'm going to go down to the first floor. And there we go. I've hit the thing once, so everything ought to be different now. Trying to knock him back with the sword. The beams will knock him back. Your actual sword won't. So, gotta be... I think we got the first small key in here. Now we go back upstairs, and the thing is down, and we get the mirror shield. The mirror shield can reflect beams that enemies shoot at us, which is highly useful. We're going to come through here now, and I don't think I have a small key, actually. So, well, that sucks. I'm going to have to remember to hit that crystal again before I go down a floor once more. Am I going to be able to get through this thing? Nope, I sure am not. There's no leeway with that guy right there. So I'm going to pull on this. And now we're going to try to make our way around to column number 3. And I'm going to have to figure out how to work it, of course. I think... Nope, that thing is down again. Well, there was no way I was getting in here. Well, I have the mirror shield, so it's not really important now. All I need to do is come around. See, there's the ball, lying in wait for me. Very nice of it. All I need to do is come up here now. We can see what's downstairs. I think it's probably just going to be the first floor. Yeah, we're on the first floor. Whoa, hello. Why don't you try maybe getting out of there once in your life? Stupid thing. Alright. Back up to full. Now all I want to do is push this onto here. That's the hardest column to get to right here, number 4. What do I get for killing these guys? Heart, heart, I need a heart. There we go. That gives me a compass. Not that there are too many keys around this dungeon, actually. You don't really deal with small keys a lot in this dungeon. There is a place where you can fall to get a seashell, but we don't need seashells anymore. And once again, just the first floor. I'm not too concerned about it. But thank you for blocking my entrance, jerk. Oh, no. They're not being able to get around here. So, whoop. So we're going to want to fall down again, I do believe. Yes. This isn't too hard once you have it figured out, and once you figure out that where you fall, basically, like, the floors are made parallel. So if I'm in like the easternmost room right here, here's where you can get the seashell. You fall down here, and I'm on the easternmost room here. If I had a map, this would be a lot easier to show you, but I'm basically falling down to where I would fall. Oh, that's a small key. The seashell is on the other side. Well, thank God I got the small key then. Okay, but now I can just hop back here and I can pretend I never did anything over here. Now I'm gonna come here, and now I can get you off my tail with a boomerang, I hope. They kind of work the same way as Yep, awesome. There we go. Now it should be a little easier to solve the rest of this dungeon. Now I can hop over here, and here I am with the ball on the other side. Ta-da! It's like magic. This, I believe, leads up to the 3rd floor. I can see where treasures now are, at least. But I'm going to continue taking this... Okay. I'm going to continue taking this guy with me. Alright. Clubs are the suit that we need to concentrate on here. Okay. And it comes after spade. There we go. Now, when I go around here, those guys shouldn't have respawned. I should be able to hook shot over to that. I can throw this ball across the way here, and it'll be waiting for me when I get over there. I'm going to have to go around to get over there. Hey, check out who it is, and there are holes all around. And he may try to charge at me and throw me, and he will almost invariably throw you into a pit. But I've got a more powerful sword now, so that's not really something I have to worry about. Once you kill him, you also get a small key, oddly enough. They're using mini-bosses to throw small keys at you now. Ah, we see cracks in the wall. We're gonna be making a different kind of stop then. We're gonna be finding a new path as well. Let's see. Flip around here, and we're gonna have to deal with one of these tile rooms. I need to kill him first. This will make this room a lot easier to deal with. I'm gonna hide down here in the corner. That way I don't get knocked back into a hole. That would pretty much be the worst thing that could happen to me right now, because I'm on a fair roll here with this ball and pillar thing. Most people find this a very difficult... There we go. There's my weak spot. Most people find this a very difficult puzzle, but once I kind of forced myself to do it legitimately without the screen skip trick, I found it very easy. And there we go. Kill all those guys. That pops up for you. I mean, it's just 20 rupees, I think, but it provides that thing you need to get across to the other side. It provides that push. Oops. Might want to take that with me, actually. There we go. And now we only have one more to get. We want to throw it back across. Now we know where that other pillar is, I do believe. I'm going to have to force myself to fall down, it seems. So we'll come back up to the 2nd floor in just a second. Alright, made my circle back around to floor number 2. Diamonds are the suit this time. They come after hearts. So, alright. Wow, alright. I can't believe that worked out. So I'm going to want to take this with me. Actually, I might want to be a little careful here because he may regenerate. Nope, he doesn't. Good. Whew! A lot of times in the next dungeon, we're going to be fighting a ton of repeat mini-bosses. And they are going to respawn like crazy, so... Alright. Okay, I need to take this around actually probably to... Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably actually need to take this around to the other side. And I'm going to throw it in there. And I can make it really easy for myself to get back around. Ta-da! As simple as that. Once you figure out the way the crystal works and you figure out... You can confine yourself to a very limited area in here. And that makes this a very easy puzzle. I really don't understand why people find it so difficult, to be honest. But I'm about to go pick up pillar number 4. I'm about to go slam this thing. Well, that's easy enough. I can just jump over that. It's just a lot of item switching. Huh, to think I almost got stumped on that. And we just want him sitting still, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to throw it. I think I can throw it and hit this thing, actually. Yeah, of course. That would happen. Oh, lordy Lou. I should have just thrown it across the way like I was planning to do. So can I make my way back around? No, I can't make my way there. I'm going to go... I think I need to fall again. So it actually is getting kind of confusing at this point. Okay, they're right. They'll be down when I go back upstairs. Okay, that's good. Gonna go back upstairs, back down here. Okay, now I just need to make my way around to the other room. And this is gonna be a whole lot of fun because now I get to pick up the ball from behind the thing and hope it's not stuck. All right. Well, that gives me just enough time to get around you. That's really all I wanted out of you. And once again, I'm going to hide myself in the corner so that I don't accidentally fall. You can be a little bit proactive in going after these things because they do get you from a very kind of unfair angle right there. I want my boomerang. I didn't think you'd be in the corner harassing me. Although that's an eventuality I should have planned for, actually. Well, that turned out very well. I'm just going to go up here now. And I'm going to try to make my way around to the back of this thing. And, alright, that was much easier than I thought it would be. So now all you do is pick it up, and there's pillar number 4, down. And now I can beat this dungeon the way it was intended to be beaten. We don't need this ball anymore, so we're just going to push this off. And now we got to make another circle, but this is the last one. Now we're going to go down here, and we're going to go back up to the second floor, and we're going to go upstairs this time. If you go upstairs without knocking down all 4 pillars, you can't really get very far. But, since we have, we're going to go upstairs right here. As soon as we hit the crystal, that is. There we go. That's more like it. There we go. And let's see. I don't even have a map or anything, but I'm not too worried about it. The nightmare is up the stairs there on the 4th floor. And the mini-boss. All you gotta do to beat this mini-boss, he's really easy. He will call a bunch of bats with his little flute. All you gotta do is kill all the bats in a particular wave. It's the easiest thing in the world. You beat me! Was he about to say killed? And we have a key in here. Easiest way to do this is going to be, obviously, to get rid of all these guys. Free health all around. And we're probably going to have to push these things together, because that's generally how Zelda block puzzles work. And that gives us the nightmare key, so now we can open the door to the nightmare's lair, just as we've always been able to. Let's go around here. We don't need that thing at all. In fact, we hardly need to be on the 1st floor at all. Oh, and now they've got Goombas in here now, do they? You know, I'll take the Guardian Acorn because this is kind of a tricky boss at times. I'm not really concerned about anything else around here. All I'm concerned about is getting to the boss. This isn't really the kind of dungeon where you want to explore too much. In fact, how many treasure chests? I missed 3 whole treasure chests in this place. But I'm not too concerned about it because as long as we beat the nightmare, we're good. And we're going to need our item of the week, the mirror shield, against this particular boss. Ah. Alright. You're going to make me wish I was never born by making me birdwatch with you. That was a pretty epic build-up to that fight, actually. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have our shield out. And we're going to hit the bird when he flies by. I do believe I took a hit there. It's not like my beams can hit him anyway. And we're going to hit him when he just flies by like this. When he just flies straight by, Here's where we need to have the shield out. I may have taken it out too late, but you need the shield to resist the wind. He's not doing too much of that whole talon shooting thing at us. Oh, yes. This is a fun part. He'll come down from the sky a couple times. If you have your shield out, though, he'll just bump you. But you can also hit him when he's doing this, so I don't know why I'm defending so much. Oh, crap. You gotta be really quick knowing which way he's coming in from, because if you're not facing him, he will blow you off the side. Wow, that was a very quick battle, actually. We'll see about that. That was a pretty... Yikes, that's the last thing I want to do right now, is leave before this fight is over. Now I can leave. I feel much better about leaving now. I'm going to go inside. And now this door is open. And from it, we get my favorite instrument in the game, melody-wise. The Organ of Evening Calm. So awesome, it takes 2 lines to feel its awesomeness. Man, that's just too much awesome for one instrument, I think. The music of the ocarina leads. Well, we're going to stay in the mountains next time. But our little rooster friend is gone. Where did he run off to? And where is the music of the ocarina going to lead us? We're going to figure all those things out next time. We're going to head west through the mountains and go pretty much immediately on to the next dungeon from here. There's not really much of a break between dungeons at this point. The end game is starting to pick up. We're starting to get really into it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Actually, I think I'm missing something over here. No, I'm not. I'm not missing anything anywhere. I'm too awesome to miss things. What am I talking about? I just got a little paranoid about finding an item. Whatever. I'm wasting your time. I'll see you tomorrow.